Good morning, everyone. I want to express my gratitude for you all coming to celebrate the class of 2023. I say with no hesitation that we made our mark in these hallways. Like, literally. On Tuesday, we plastered Mrs. Sharp's face everywhere. I also want to thank the teachers that gave us the best 4 years at Lakeside. Your patience, generosity, and humility made our jobs as students much easier, and I hope that we did the same for you. To my fellow graduates, I want to encourage you to never forget where you came from. Never forget Chicken Patty Wednesday and the numerous bats and or birds that called this school home for about 5 minutes before Mr. Long and Mr. Howland had to bust out the net. Never let these memories and many more fade as you go into the real world. Though this transition may be tough, a wise man by the name of SpongeBob SquarePants once said, "I'm ready." Thank you.
Thank you, Allie. Well, good morning. It's my privilege to welcome you all to the 2023 Lakeside High School Commencement Ceremony. I would like to give special recognition to all Wakanda USD 272 faculty and staff for the impact each of you has had on the class of 2023. Parents, it has been an honor to have this group of young men and women at Lakeside. And I can say that I want to thank each and every senior that is here today. Thank you for your leadership and your resilience over the past 4 years. It's got you where you are today, no doubt. And also, this day not only belongs to you, but to those that are here with us today, your parents and your family members, and congratulations to you all. It is now my pleasure to introduce the class of 2023 valedictorian, Mr. Michael Grady.
Friends, family, and everyone else attending here today, welcome to the class of 2023's graduation. Today marks an important milestone in our lives, and we should all be proud of ourselves for making it this far. As we prepare to leave high school and embark on the next chapter of our lives, I want to take a moment and reflect on our journey. Over the past 4 years, we have grown and developed into the young adults we are today. We have all faced challenges, whether they be academic, personal, or social, but we have also overcome those challenges and become stronger as a result. As we move forward, it's important to remember that we have the power to shape our own futures. We can choose the path that we want to take, and we can work hard to achieve our goals. We may face setbacks and obstacles, but we have the resilience and determination to overcome them. We should also remember to stay true to ourselves and our values. It's easy to get caught up in what others think or expect of us, but we should always remember to stay true to our own beliefs and principles. We should never compromise our integrity or our sense of self. Lastly, I want to thank all our teachers and staff and administrators who have supported us throughout our high school journey. They have challenged us, inspired us, and helped us to grow into the people we are today. Let's give them a round of applause. In conclusion, I want to wish each and every one of us the best of luck as we move forward into the next phase of our lives, whether you're going to college, entering the workforce, or pursuing other opportunities. I know that you will all do great things. Congratulations, class of 2023.
And without any further ado, the class of 2023 salutatorian, Ms. Sydney Schmidt.
Thank you, Mr. Long, Thank you to the faculty, staff, school board members, family, and friends who have helped each one of us graduate through the course of our lives, and those who will continue to support us throughout our journey in life, whether that be going to college or entering the workforce. To my fellow graduates, congratulations on getting through the easiest part of life. We've had classmates come and go, but our family has felt the same. Being family to us means that we've had our ups and downs, but we know how to grow together. As we came together in 4th grade, we all took each other in after a little while. Others joined us later than 4th grade, but still, they have felt the connections that some classes do not have. We've had a few move away, but we still consider them a part of our family. As all of us fellow graduates have our favorite memories from my time in school, here are a few of my favorites. Back in our roundhouse days in 1st grade, one day we were trying to put our dinosaur projects in our backpacks. Mike was walking, with his shoe untied of course, to put his backpack, to put his project away. He proceeded to trip on his shoelace and hit his head on the wall. All of us were shocked that he had fallen, but disappointed he had gotten blood on his dinosaur project. My next favorite memory would be when we were in 4th grade. Cooper had gotten a Mountain Dew out of the junk box and decided he wanted to put it in his water bottle. But before he could put it in his bottle, he had shaken it up and dropped it on the floor, resulting in it exploding and leaving Mountain Dew all over the floor. The last memory would be our senior trip to Washington, D.C. in March. Our class enjoyed seeing the monuments and museums, but also thoroughly enjoyed getting the freedom to eat and shop where we wanted to in the evenings. Our class made so many memories in our time in D.C. I want to say a huge thank you to Mr. Long for taking Eli and myself to a few other places while the rest of our class went back to the hotel. Also, thank you Casey and Bill Walsh and Mrs. Schmidt who were also on our trip to make it what it was. As we go and celebrate tonight, not only do we symbolize what we have accomplished, but also what we look forward to achieving. I look forward to seeing what all of us have in store and will accomplish throughout the years. We have our whole future ahead of us. Not the fun part though, that part is over. But the other part, the adult stuff, is upon us. It's a great day to be a Wildcat, but I will still be a Knight forever.
I now would like to ask Carson Bowles to the stage for a special introduction.
At Lakeside, it is no secret that large personalities fill our halls, and our guest speaker is no exception. Graduating from Downs in 1984, she then pursued her college education at K-State and graduated in 1988 with a bachelor's degree in elementary education. She earned her master's degree in K-12 school counseling in 1996 from Kansas State University as well. She's been teaching for a total of 34 years, and 18 of those have been spent as our guidance counselor at Lakeside. It is a great honor and a privilege to introduce to you all Mrs. Jenna Sharp.
Thank you, Carson. I would like to start by saying thank you, seniors, for asking me to be a part of your special day. To graduate from high school is a great achievement in one's life, and it shows the hard work, determination, and perseverance each one of you has. I have been fortunate as an educator in this district to know and watch you grow from small children to the young men and women you are today. Due to this, I have titled my speech, What I Have Observed and Learned from the Class of 2023. I will try to keep it somewhat brief and not get on a roll. Taylor, for being a young adult, you have shown me that leadership, organization skills, and a great work ethic are not always achieved in later life. You possess these talents now, and I know they are ones that will be with you for life. The way you took the bull by the horns in journalism this year made me forget that this was your first year to take this class. and I am sure that all these skills will be beneficial to you in your future and maybe be used in planning a rager now and again. Kylie, you have a gift for knowing yourself and being able to be your own person. You do not have to follow the herd. There used to be a cartoon years ago that showed a herd of buffalo racing at full speed across the prairie and getting to a spot where there was a cliff. And they didn't know enough to stop, so they just kept running and following each other off the cliff. You are going to be the one that stops, stands at the top looking over, and saying, "Nah, I don't think so. That doesn't look like much fun." And you will turn around and calmly walk the other direction. In today's world, this is a strong talent to possess and have. Oh, and thank you for the lesson on banana opening. We all know how glitter sparkles, shines, and shimmers when we use it. But if we spill a container of it, no matter how many times we try to vacuum, sweep, or dust it up, there are always those determined pieces that even years later are still there. Determination is a trait that you possess, Carson, aka Glitter Girl. When you put your mind to getting something accomplished, I have observed that it will be done no matter what the situation or obstacle there is. Too many times in life, when it gets hard, the majority of us lose our determination. Carson, continue to keep and use this skill with the sparkle, shimmer, and shine that you possess. Allison, Alley Cat, you have taught me a very valuable lesson this year. You have amazing artistic talent. You can draw, paint, be creative, and it is mind-blowing to me what you can produce. With your love of bohemian styles and artistic ability, I told you early in the year that I could see you having an art gallery someplace like Breckenridge, Park City, or in New Mexico or Arizona. Your response really intrigued me. You told me that you didn't want art to be your job or career because you did it for the love, passion, and enjoyment it brought you. And you didn't want to lose that with burnout like sometimes happens in our work and occupations. I thought, wow, how insightful. You taught me that maybe we do need to put those things that we enjoy, love, and have passion for in a special place and keep just for ourselves. Christian, as you have gone through high school, you are one student that when you are in the halls or classrooms, you always have a hello and a smile for everyone. This has brightened many people's days here at LHS. Another talent I have observed is when you are given a job to do, you do it to the best of your ability and follow the directions of how the job is to be completed. This is a very employable skill because employers like individuals that are willing to stick to the plan because they want it done a certain way. These are two talents I hope you take into your future because they are needed in all workplace situations. Cooper, I have had you as a student since music class K through 3 in Glen Elder. You have always been very social. You wanted to socialize when I was teaching or when the class was supposed to be singing. As you continued through school, you have kept this skill and have taught me something about the positiveness of social skills. I remember when you came to enroll for freshman year of high school, and another student who was coming back to Lakeside was enrolling at the same time. You went up to that student and said something to the effect of, "Hey dude, are you enrolling and going to go to school here?" And after they answered yes, you said, "Great, that's awesome." The other student's face just lit up and they got the biggest smile. You made the other person feel special, all because of taking the time to be social. This is a trait that you use naturally and with ease. Continue to use this because it truly is a special gift. Mike, what I've observed with you is your strength in being able to pay attention to details, no matter how minuscule. When you have had projects or assignments to work on, it seems like your eye for detail has been a real dividend for you. When you had to work on your ancestry project, I think you are the one that kept digging and went back the furthest to find family roots. I believe that your ability to look at the big picture and at the same time see the tiniest details is a real asset and will serve you well in your chosen career path of accounting and computer science. Ela, you are another one of my K through 3 students. In grade school, I noticed that you have the ability and trait to be a team player, not just in the world of sports, but in many other ways. As I have watched you grow, what I have learned about you is that you have continued to be willing to help others achieve their goals, whether it is in the classroom situation, an organization, or sports team. You really seem to understand the phrase, there is no I in team, and sometimes we have to take one for the team, and I believe you have done that many times. In today's society, this is rare and not seen or observed as much as it should be. Your chosen career path of K through 12 physical education will allow you many opportunities to role model this to your students, parents, and community, so maybe more kids will follow your example. Commitment to goals and dreams is many times taken for granted or easily given up on. Ross, for many years, you have had the love of basketball and the desire to play this game. Since you were young, I have watched your commitment to improving your basketball skills. You have shot baskets in your driveway for years, and it didn't matter what the weather conditions were. Many times you were out there in the cold and the very hot Kansas temperatures, just shooting and shooting from different spots and distances. This is true commitment. You have also used this strong trait in other arenas of your life, such as academics and organizations. Commitment is hard because we don't always see the benefits immediately, and we tend to give up when it isn't easy. But you have shown that strong commitment to goals and dreams has a payday. A motto on a plate that President Dwight D. Eisenhower had on his desk said, "Gently in manner, strongly in deed." Wise words that have a good message. Sydney, I believe this is a motto that could be used to describe you in many ways. I have thought many times, clear back to the Roundhouse days, that you have a quiet, honest, and trustworthy personality. You have never had to have the drama or be the loud one in order to be heard and trusted. You are an individual that has the ability to be honest with others, and you do it with grace and tact and without hurting their feelings. These skills will be very beneficial in your chosen career path. People gravitate towards you because they know you will be honest with them and they trust your judgment. Purple is definitely your color, and I think at least once a week you have worn something K-State purple. Wildcat Nation will be lucky to have you next year. Asking questions is the way we get answers, but many times we are afraid to ask because we are concerned about what others will think of our questions. Trayton, I have been impressed with your ability to ask questions so you can get your answers. When you started here your junior year, you asked about filming the football and basketball games for Coach Dusty. You became the film crew for our team and used a skill and talent that you seem to enjoy doing. I know that you have been willing to ask me many questions over the last 2 years, and I have thought this trait will be of good use to Trayton in his future. I have told my own kids many times that if you don't ask, you won't know. When we just sit and guess, we then cause our own stress and uncertainty. Trayton, keep asking questions, no matter how hard they might be. Reed, through all the years of being in school, I don't think I have ever seen you angry or negative. You seem to have the rare trait of being positive and seeing things in a positive light. You have shown me that we do not need to bring our baggage and negativity out for all the world to see and know about. You have been a real role model in showing us that we can take the negative that is going on and turn it into a positive. You always have a smile or a grin that makes people want to be around you because you bring others up, not down, with this rare ability to see and show positivity. As you continue into your future, keep this trait strong because misery loves company, and we need more individuals like you that don't buy into that concept. Taryn, you are my third student that I have had since kindergarten. When you were in first grade, I gave a music test to your class. On that day, you stubbornly refused to take that test. You said, "No, I'm not taking it." And you didn't. You wouldn't even pick up your pencil and write your name on it. I remember thinking, what am I to do with this little boy that is refusing to take my test? I was at a loss. Since I used to babysit for your mom when I was in junior high, I thought, I'll call Robin and get some advice on what to do. I am not for sure what she told you, but a few days later, you did take the test. In life, there are times when we do need to have stubbornness as a strong trait and be able to say, no, I'm not doing that, or being stubborn when we stick up for our beliefs so we are not easily swayed. Taryn, you showed me all those years ago that stubbornness is not always a negative, and in some cases, it can be a trait that is our saving grace. FDR was quoted as saying, walk softly and carry a big stick. Addison, I have learned from you the power of this quote. You are an individual that does walk softly with your keen observation skills and ability to see so much without having to be loud or even say a word. With your chosen career of criminal justice and psychology, your quiet observation skills are a big plus for you. And when you are called in to look over a crime scene or investigate a criminal, your big stick will be your ability to be quiet and not get loud, which will probably make the other person nervous, and they will say or do something that implicates them in the crime. I have often thought this year, I wonder what Addie is thinking, because I know you are not the student who will just blurt it out. Remember us when you are working for the FBI. As I have observed the special traits, talents, skills, assets, and gifts that each of you possesses, I hope that you will take these into your future and use them to the best of your ability. Do not let them lie dormant. This would be a tragedy. Thank you again for asking me to share in your special day. Class of 2023, congratulations and carpe diem, because today is truly your day.
Thank you, Mrs. Sharp. Will the candidates please rise? That's all of you guys. We did practice. Mr. Jansen, members of the Board of Education, parents, relatives, and guests, I certify that these students have met the necessary requirements put forth by USD 272 Wakanda and the state of Kansas, and are fully qualified as the Lakeside High School graduating class of 2023. Will the first group please approach the stage? Taylor Elise Betts, daughter of Doug and Carrie Betts. Kylie Grace Bergman, daughter of Garrett and Jennifer Bergman. Carson K. Bowles, daughter of Sam and Karina Bowles. Allison J.C. Cooper, daughter of Aaron Cooper and Jennifer Shelton. Christian Marcelino Darnell, son of Patty Darnell and the late Shane Darnell. Cooper Dean Dusky, son of Ryan Dusky and Megan Wilcoxon. Michael Terrence Grady, son of Terry and Christina Grady. Eli James Hahn, son of Richard and Michelle Hahn. Ross Parker Hudson, son of John and Marcia Hudson. Sydney Marie Schmidt, daughter of Darren and Julie Schmidt. Trayton Andrew Sloan, son of Tremaine Fixler and grandson of Cynthia Shanley. Reed Jacob Walsh, son of Bill and Casey Walsh. Taryn Travis Winkle, son of Brett and Robin Winkle. Addison Lachey Walters, daughter of Rusty Walters and Hope and Andrew Brown. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Well, I'm here to send this off for one last time. Mr. Long might have changed my speech a little bit, so this won't be exactly what it's supposed to be. As I wrote these closing remarks, so many funny jokes and inside things came to my mind. But then I realized I probably couldn't include a lot of those. So this will be short and sweet, sort of like our friend Allie here. A final thank you to all of those who made this day possible. Class of 2023, let us all tip our hats and get out of here for the very last time. I'll see you guys later tonight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2023 graduates of Lakeside High School. There will be a receiving line on the east side of the gym. Please wait until